Hey there everyone, NGO W here coming at you with an updated Machinedramon deck profile, Machinedramon. So I am retired still from Digimon, but I went back to Digimon Locals because LA changed my life basically and I had to play Digimon with my friends again. So I did that and I ended up topping for the 2-deck format. I ended up playing Machinedramon and Imperialdramon. Imperialdramon will have a separate deck profile because this deck got 4th place and I'm very proud of it. Like the Machinedramon build is very strong. The updated stuff is pretty lit. I'm playing red base. The next profile will be black base, just to, figure out which one's better. I think the black base will ultimately be better, but we're playing red because no one covered it yet, really, so I'm covering it. So this is the red package, basically. These cards and Fireball. But yeah, Geomon, the Digimon, let you draw a card of the Digimon's Geomon name. Yep. And together with this one, it just lets you draw net you 2 cards every turn. That's why we run it this way, and it gives you access to Fireball. So basically this package is just draw 2 every time, which is really nice. It came up a lot. So the matchups were basically just like, then the rookie count is Hangurumon, so on play, trash 1 Digimon Cyborg Machine to draw 2. So that's the rookie count. So I played against, round 1 I played against Imperialdramon? Yeah, I beat Imperialdramon with Machinedramon, and then round 2 I took on, man, I'm blanking, hold on, this literally just happened today. So I beat Imperialdramon. No, I beat at the end too. Fought against Imperialdramon. Oh, Galacticmon, that's why. Galacticmon. Okay, that was the one I was like blanking on. So I fought against Galacticmon, and that was crazy because we were just trying to figure out who had the bigger stack at the end. But yeah, I had the bigger stack at the end. That deck was crazy to fight against with Machinedramons. Like, we were just building stacks and ripping stuff out to prevent deletion and just ended up being Ragnarlord for game at that point. Yeah, so round 1 was Imperialdramon. Round 2 was Galacticmon. Round 3 was Mastemon, and then round 4 was Minervamon loop, and actually, yeah, that was crazy. Then the level 5, since we don't run level 4, we run, I think, let me count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, we run 13. So we run 13 level 5 cyborgs. We run the Andromon from EX1 for blocker inheritable. We run the Gigadramon for that reboot inheritable, and he's from BT11. We run the Megadramon from BT9 for Tamer and Digimon deletion. This Metal Greymon from BT8 can attack unsuspended Digimon. The 2 new additions from BT11, the Metal Tyrannomon. The on-play effect actually came up. I actually did this once, so it's pretty hilarious. For each green or black tamer you have in play, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then one of your opponent's Digimon can't unsuspend, so that's really good. So you can tap like 2 people or whatever, and then tap stun 1. But the main reason we play this is inheritable. Inheritable can a lot more. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon deletes an opponent's Digimon battle, attracts the top card of the security stack. So this came up a lot because of the Analog Man redirect and being blocker in general and stuff. So once per turn during the opponent's turn, like this comes up. Yeah, if you block and that Digimon dies, you can just trash the top once per turn. It's really good. This card came up too. Kaiser nailed it out once during today's locals. So I went 3-1 overall. I got 4th place. On play, delete up to 2 of your opponent's Digimon 3000 or less. So I killed the memory blocker with this because Kaiser nailed it out. And then it gives +1 security to the Machinedramon. This Metal Greymon gives piercing, so if this piercing came up a lot. This Metal Greymon, plus 3000 power during my turn. So it makes your Machinedramon 14k and your Chaos Dramon 15k. This Volcadramon gives +1 security. This Metal Greymon comes up sometimes. He has the inheritable once per turn when your opponent's Digimon is deleted game memory. So that came up once. The on play could have came up. This Metal Tyrannomon gives reboot, and then this Megadramon gives blocker. So I think this lineup is pretty solid for now. There's some things you could definitely change up and switch around with. I'm thinking about playing the Gigadramon that gives plus 2,000 power during the opponent's turn. There's a couple other things you could play, like there's a couple of Minervamons you could play potentially. The Mamimon, I want to play the Mamimon. I think that delete costs 5 or less when you swing. I think that'd be a really good addition to the deck. I'm not sure, but yeah. But then I play 4 Machinedramon. This card is badass. This card is so good. So on play, for those who don't know, for the Megazord, we need Machinedramon Thunderzord power now. So you want on play, you may place up to 5 red and/or black cards of Cyborg under traits and different card numbers from your hand and/or trash in the Digimon sources to gain 1 memory for each card placed. So you can potentially play this for 12, get 5, so basically for 7 if you put all 5 underneath. And then all turns, the Digimon's DP can't be reduced, and then all turns again, when this Digimon will be deleted, you may trash 2 level 5 Digimon cards in this Digimon sources to prevent it from being deleted. Yeah, it doesn't stop bouncing. It just stops deletion. Chaosdramon stops bouncing. So it's really good, so you can build up your Megazord to create like the ultimate battling machine. It's really cool. Then we got 4 Chaosdramons. He can Digivolve on 1 from Machinedramon. And he can hard draw himself, you know, he has the on-play effect too. So he has when Digivolving / on-play, you may place up to 3 or red, black, 5 cards, you know, sideboard with different names, etc. from hand or trash. Digivolve 1 of your opponent's Digimon for each card placed, so you can Digivolve 3 Digimon separately with his effect, and then the alternate effect of when this Digimon will be deleted or returned to hand or deck, you may trash 2 level 5s to prevent it from leaving play. I think this Chaosdramon is a game changer from EX3. It's a really solid card, like because it can on play and Digivolve, so then you can just make the Megazord even stronger. Very strong, very strong. Then one Ragnar for game. This came up a lot. I won 2 games with this. I could have won a 3rd one with it, but I chose just to go not the overextended way. So it can DNA Digivolve from red and black for 0. So you can either do this and this. So red and black, like that. DNA Digivolve, or you can do it with 2 Chaosdramons because it's both black and red. So that definitely could just happen too. I've always done with just Chaosdramon Machinedramon, but that's just because that was the only thing out. So when you DNA Digivolve, or when Digivolving I guess, Blitz. And then when you DNA Digivolve though, for every 4 cards in these cards' Digisources, delete when your opponent's Digimon with play cost of 20 or less, then trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. All turns once per turn, when the card is removed from a player's security stack, suspend this Digimon. This is a really good finisher. It just wins games. I've won 2 games with it already. One against Debro and one against Debro and Galacticmon against Dysauce. But yeah, we run 4 Fireball. This comes up the deleting part, but if you don't delete anything with this effect, you draw 2 cards instead. That's what we draw. That's what we play it for, because the red package is just too good. Like the Fireball, I drew a lot with this deck. It's really solid. Ultimate Connection on 4. Pay 1, and then you draw 1 card by pitching a level 5 Cyborg, and then gain 2 memory. So this option is very strong. Then we play 2 of the Attack of the Heavy Mobile. So I use this a lot to blitz in. It's really strong. I'm thinking about upping it because I run 2 Kaiser Nail because of the whole Kido Senpai. So I might take out 1. I probably will take out 1 Kaiser Nail because I felt like a bad card. I think I only need 1. I'm pretty sure 2 is too many. I'm gonna take 1 out to put in a heavy machine. So that way I can just draw the option card faster. Well, that's like the only change up I would make for the deck in a big way. Like literally just make sure I have 3 heavy mobiles instead of 2 Kaiser Nail and 1 Kaiser Nail. So the deck works for the most part. I'm really digging it. I think Kaiser Nail came up a couple times, so it's not like I want to get rid of it. It's just more like I think I only need the 1 because I only used it once. Beyond that, it's not really used. Analog Man is a game changer. He's in BT11 and he's a fire card. Like, god dang. Starting your main phase by trashing 1 level 5 card with a Cyborg in its traits in your hand. Gain 1 memory and draw 1 card. And then during the opponent's turn, when the opponent's Digimon attacks a player by suspending this tamer, switch the target of the attack to one of your level 6 machine types. So you could tap this dude and then say swing at Machine Chaosdramon instead. like redirect it, and then they just die, and then you can like trigger effects and stuff. It's really, really strong. Like if I had 3 of these out at one point, I can redirect 3 times. I was like, yeah. It was like swing, okay, swing, okay, swing. I was like, dang. Me and Galacticmon were for real playing a who's bigger contest. It was hilarious. 2 Keo, memory setter. And then he's also beneficial to the deck because when you swing with a level 5 or higher Digimon, you can tap him to draw a card. So I think he's pretty good. Just because of that effect too, because if you have 7 less cards and you swing with Machinedramon or something, then you draw a card. Kazu's also a card I'm debating on. He came up a couple times. I think the extra memory was nice. You get to draw more cards. I think it's a good tamer, but he's one of those tamers that's like I could just take him out for something else. But otherwise, I think Kazu is a really good tamer in the deck. I think because at the start of your main phase, you gain 1 memory if you have a cyborg or machine. So if you have like Hangurumon or Machinedramon, you know, you gain a memory. And then when your Digimon becomes suspended that has machine or cyborg, all turns you draw a card. So even when you swing or block, it'll happen. Or technically in any way, if it gets tapped by like suspending stuff, then you know you can tap it, draw a card. But yeah, I overall enjoy Machinedramon. I think it's a really strong deck still in the format. It's just slept on because Machinedramon is kind of it does break. It does break. It does hurt. It just happens. You know, it sucks. But overall, the deck is fun. The Guilmon package is strong. I like imagining that he's being hooked up to a bunch of machines and wires and stuff. So his power can intensify. But yeah, this deck is very, very good. I'm gonna work on the black build next, like a black base, especially if we're gonna do my locals might do the Ultimate Cup rules for locals, and I think that's very cool. So I might do that with Machinedramon black base, like pure Machinedramon. Like we won't have access to obviously Guilmon. We'll have to play like different ones. I forgot which ones you play, but what else can't you play? You can't play the Kaiser Nail. You can't play like any of these. You can't play the red base. You can play Imperialdramon because he's part black, but you can't play like well, you can technically play that Minervamon because he's part black. You can't play the Megadramon. The Megadramon, you literally can't play that Minervamon right there. There's Minervamon, that Minervamon. You can't play Minervamons basically, not the red ones. But yeah, that's basically like that. I definitely have to work on it. I have to see. But this was a 4th place Machinedramon deck profile. Top of the locals. I did it. It was very crazy. Round 1, Imperialdramon just went down. Round 2, Galacticmon and Machinedramon had a standstill of like who had the biggest stack. Round 3, Mastemon, I rushed in pretty good. And then last round it was against Minervamon Loop, and I had a really tough time getting rid of the lower retaliation block people. I had to drop the Defex, but no, that was the Imperialdramon. We'll talk about that later then. That's my bad. Okay. Anyways, this deck did great. I'll see you all next time for the next deck profile. It will be Imperialdramon because that's the second deck I played for the 2-deck format. So I'll catch you all next time. Thank you all so much. All right. Peace out.